What is up, people? BP here, and today we're going to be talking about the show Invincible. Why this show is so badass, dude. I mean, really, I haven't seen a cartoon show this good since the days of X-Men and Spider-Man on Fox Kids, and that's about 30 years ago. So yeah, this show is definitely badass. There's only been one season that's been released so far, and if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely check it out. Now, the main character of the show is Mark Grayson, who is also known as Invincible. Essentially, he's a 17-year-old kid who basically discovers that he is half Viltrumite, and his dad comes from the planet Viltrum. Anyways, so his dad is what makes this show so badass because, well, yeah, Omni-Man is just the epitome of male dominance and masculinity. I mean, he is essentially Superman, but he is much more, I guess, vulnerable to attacks. He can be killed. I mean, he's not as invincible as Superman is, and it's kind of ironic that Mark Grayson takes on the name Invincible because he definitely gets his ass kicked in every single episode that I've watched. So, yeah. But nonetheless, it is definitely an interesting show to watch. I definitely encourage you to check it out. And the one thing that I really love about this show is that they take the concept of what if. What if Superman and the Justice League got together and really had this beef and Superman just took them all out? And that's essentially the idea that they ran with, because in the show Invincible, yeah, Omni-Man pretty much decimates the Guardians of the Globe. And can you just imagine for a moment, like the Flash from the Justice League, Batman, and Aquaman all get their heads knocked in and freaking crushed with Superman's bare hands? That's basically what happened in the show. So it's truly shocking and a bit sad to watch when you see these good guys get their asses handed to them by somebody who is supposed to be a superhero. But in this particular instance, he was basically a supervillain. And that's what makes Omni-Man so scary, is that in one hand, he could be the most awesome dude you could look up to and wish he was your dad and be like, wow, that is like the coolest guy ever, and he's a superhero. And on the other hand, he could be the most terrifying, psychopathic, evil human being you've ever met, and he could destroy the earth in like 5 seconds, and that's how powerful he is. Because in one particular episode, it does show Omni-Man actually going through a portal and destroying an alien's entire civilization. And I mean literally from start to finish, from the time that the reanimated soldiers try to come up and kick ass and kill Invincible and kill Omni-Man, to even the gigantic kaiju that's just incredibly strong, and even to Rudolph Connors, the robot as they say, who has this weird pedophilia thing for Monster Girl, and he gets a new body, which is like absolutely disturbing in and of itself. Like the whole show just keeps you on the edge of your seat the entire time. So I definitely have to give this show A+ for effort. This is like really, really fascinating to watch. And yeah, I mean, Omni-Man pretty much steals the show from his son, Mark Grayson. So that, I think, is just worth it in and of itself, just to watch Omni-Man just go out there, kick ass, and decide whether he wants to be a good guy or a bad guy from day to day. It's so fascinating to me because this guy is so intimidating, whether you're the bad guy, you know, looking out for the good guy, the superhero, to come and kick your ass, or if you're just the regular person on the street just wondering, oh shit, is Omni-Man going to fly out of the sky and freaking topple a building over on top of my head? Am I going to die today? Like, you just never know what this guy's going to do, which makes it even more interesting and fascinating to watch. What is up, people? So here we go. We're going to just watch a little clip as a teaser for all you guys out there who have not seen this show. Omni-Man. But before I show you the little clip where he's fighting the Immortal, which is so badass, it's just oozing with masculinity and male dominance and male power, especially with the mustache, bro. That mustache is so badass. I mean, just look at that shit. If we can zoom in. See that shit, man? That's how a real man looks, okay? Anyways. All right, so let's go ahead and just do a little synopsis on who Omni-Man is. Okay, so Omni-Man, according to Wikipedia, excuse me, I should probably get vaccinated. Just kidding. I'm not getting that shit, and I'm voting for Trump the next go around. Anyway, Omni-Man is a fictional superhero and supervillain in the Image universe. That's pretty much what I said, I think, in my video. I was like, I can't figure out if he's a superhero or a supervillain. So, yeah, he pretty much struggles with good and evil the entire show, and that just makes it even more badass than any show I've ever seen. Anyways, let's see. Created by writer Robert Kirkman and artist Corey Walker. As an expansion of a character concept created by Alan Moore and Chris Sprouse, Omni-Man is the father of Invincible and a member of the Viltrumite race, a humanoid species of extraterrestrial origin who possess immense powers, working as a superhero on Earth. As is customary for males of his species, Omni-Man sports a large mustache. Omni-Man appears in Supreme, Invincible, Noble Causes, and Dynamo 5. And Omni-Man is voiced by J.K. Simmons, who is Mr. Jameson in the Spider-Man movies from the early 2000s, which is totally badass. And if you don't know who J.K. Simmons is, that's a picture of him right there. And yeah, I'm going to just show you guys a little clip of the show Invincible, and you can see for yourselves, people, how badass this is.
Activate the collar. Immortal, you're gonna destroy Robot and the new Guardians of the Globe for us.
Where is Omni-Man? Where is he?
Robot.
That's exactly how I feel every morning when I wake up for work. Where is he? Where is my boss? Why do you make me come into this job? Just want to rip his head off sometimes. Just kidding. All right, let's continue.
Gave us bad schematics. No kidding.
Dude, these guys look exactly like the Hodge twins. If you don't know who the Hodge twins are, let me show you. These guys, man. These guys are some badass mofos on the internet. Like, I've seen them in person. They've done some comedy shows, and they did one here in my city, Jacksonville, Florida. Definitely the coolest guys I've seen in concert. Or would you even say that's a concert? A show? I don't know. They're definitely the best comedians I've seen, and definitely the best comedians on YouTube. So, yeah, anyways, should definitely check out their content, especially the Conservative Twins, where they do a bunch of commentary on, you know, social and political issues. So they're like considered the face of white supremacy, even though they're probably not white supremacists. That's just what the that's just what the freaking news media labels them as, is they're white supremacists. And it's like, no, they're just anti-stupid. Okay, they're against retarded politics. That's all it is. And yeah, they are definitely not racist. Anyways, let's continue Mr. Immortal is going to kick some ass. But yeah.
Didn't you fight this thing before?
Yeah, but it's tougher now. Cecil sent it after me.
Cecil? Why would he do that?
There's so much you don't know, Mark.
What? Okay, maybe you can fill me in after we've taken care of tentacles here.
Sir,
What?
there's a new contact approaching Omni-Man and Invincible. Mach 3.
God damn it, I told Eve to stay away.
It's not Adam Eve.
Omni-Man! You bastard!
I'm having a hard time believing what I'm seeing here, folks, but the Immortal, or someone who appears to be him, has suddenly attacked Omni-Man.
As you all know, the Immortal was murdered 8 months ago.
Along with the other members of the original Guardians of the Globe. Killer was never caught.
We trusted you! You betrayed us! You should have stayed dead.
Dad?
I'll kill you!
If only I was as victorious against my mother-in-law as Omni-Man was against the Immortal. Things probably would have turned out differently in life. But as you can see, guys, this is like a pretty badass, a fairly badass show. Pretty gruesome. So, yeah. And really, they need to rename Invincible to something more appropriate, like Bitch Boy or Loser or something. I don't know, man, because like I swear to you, every single episode he gets his ass kicked, with the exception of that one particular episode. So I mean, he actually defeated the kaiju by grabbing a hold of the power line. And then obviously it was electrocuted. But yeah, man, I mean, this show is just so badass. Like, who would have thought a Superman with a mustache as bad as Omni-Man? Yeah, bro. That is like unmatched. So I'm sure like he could freaking lift, you know, whole freaking planets with his mustache. That's how strong he is. But anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this little show. Or, I mean, this little video. I mean, it's kind of like a teaser, so to speak, for this particular show. It's called Invincible. So, yeah. Where have you been, Brian? I know that's what you guys are thinking. Like, dude, this is so old. Like, this is so 2010. And I'm like, yeah, but, dude, I just found out about it like maybe a week ago. So, damn. Have some compassion for your fellow human being like myself. And dude, that guy is pissed. Immortal is just absolutely pissed, but I would be too if you just like murdered all my friends. And a little factoid that nobody really knows except those who've paid attention to the show is that the Immortal was actually Abraham Lincoln at one point in history. So, so not only is he fighting for his friends who were killed, but he's also fighting for equality, which is like one of the most noble things you could do in today's day and age. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Let me know down in the comments below what you think. And let's go, Abraham Lincoln. Like, let's get that Emancipation Proclamation signed immediately once again. All right. Well, that's enough rambling from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this little show and my little video. And yeah, let me know what you think. Was this fight badass enough? I mean, come on. So, all right.